Welcome to CLEF Notes, brief answers to theological questions. Our question for this morning is why the Holy Spirit is given to us at all. In these last few weeks, we've looked at the meaning of the third article of the Apostles' Creed as we find it in the Small Catechism of Martin Luther. And there we've seen how Luther writes that the Holy Spirit calls, gathers, enlightens, and sanctifies the whole Christian church on earth. And we looked at each of those aspects of the work of the Holy Spirit. But then Luther notes that the Holy Spirit keeps that Christian church with Jesus, keeps it with Jesus Christ in the one true faith. The Holy Spirit is given to us so that we remain with Jesus. Now, the question is, why is that important? The end of the very first gospel, the Gospel of Matthew, is this simple statement: Lo, I am with you always, even until the close of this age. It's Jesus speaking to his disciples, saying he's going to be with them always. And you say, well, okay, so Jesus is with us and we are with Jesus. What does that have to do with anything? Well, here we can think of the 23rd Psalm, right? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That whole psalm gives us great comfort because it teaches us that Jesus is with us and guarding and guiding us throughout our entire lives. That's why it's used at funerals. It's a psalm of great comfort in times of sorrow, knowing that even though we have lost a loved one visibly, they are with Jesus, and Jesus is with us, continuing to guard and guide us. We think of the hymn, I Know That My Redeemer Lives, which is a very, very popular hymn. Why? Because in each verse of that hymn, we hear again and again and again and again what Jesus is doing in the here and now as the one who's risen from the dead for us, because we're with him. And of course, there's the classic, what a friend we have in Jesus. Jesus calls the disciples his friends in the Gospel of John, and we are his friends, and he is our friend. We can't just simply dismiss that and say, well, that's just some sort of silly old hymn. No, it's true. Jesus is our friend. We are a friend of Jesus. Because he lives in the resurrection, he does all the things that we sing about in I Know That My Redeemer Lives. And we are assured that he is with us until the close of the age as our good shepherd. We could go on and on and on here. But the point is simply, the Holy Spirit is given to us so that we can remain with Jesus and Jesus remain with us. Hope this helps, and I hope you can join me next time on CLEF Notes.